Before this video starts, I just want to say that I'm giving away this 1 in 10 billion pet from the brand new Halloween update 2025. This is the Sinister skull right here. You can see it has the brand new candy corn currency, and I'm giving it away to anyone who leaves a like on the video, subscribes to the channel, and comments their username, so good luck. But the new update has been around for just about 50 hours now, which is just more than 2 days, I'm pretty sure. And if we go to the Sinister egg, which is the final egg in this update, obviously there are 3 other eggs, other than the Sinister egg. We have the pumpkin egg and the costume egg. And then over there we have the Robux egg. I'm pretty sure it's called like the Trickster egg or the Jester egg. But the Sinister egg, I have hatched nearly 3 million of these on 2 accounts. I've got myself 1.6 million on my first account and about 1.4 million on my second account. Aka my alt account. So basically I have actually hatched over 3 million of these. Actually technically more than 4 million, obviously including the other accounts, but we're not going to include those for the sake of this video because they did not hatch anything special. I've already checked. But let me just tell you, my other accounts, aka my main account and my alt account, have hatched tons of secrets, so stay tuned. If you watch until the end of the video, you're going to be shocked by how good my luck is this update. Obviously we have the lucky event, the mythic event, and the secret chance event for the next 3 hours, and it will be updated to something else, really soon. But I also did hatch with max boost, aka secret elixir, infinity elixir, egg elixir, the brand new Halloween elixirs, and infinity potions, as well as shrines. But yeah, before we actually go on to the Sinister egg, I just want to show you guys a quick overview of what I've hatched out of the first few pumpkin eggs. I hatched 68,000 pumpkin eggs, and I actually got myself 2 of the secrets from there. These secrets are literally called the dumb pumpkins. So here they are. This is a secret from the pumpkin egg. I'm sure no one really cares about this pumpkin egg though, except for the fact that it has a dumb pumpkin with 18,000 exists. From this costume egg, I actually did not hatch myself a secret. However, I did trade for it. I traded for this Frankenbot right here. This thing does look really cool in my opinion, and it's a really underrated pet. But now, let's move on to the Sinister egg, which is obviously the best egg, and it's not even close to this update. This egg looks so cool as well when you hatch one. I mean, obviously, it's going to be amazing. So let's start with the first pet, the Crimson Eye. However, I don't think anyone really cares about this. I've got myself 54 shiny mythics, 331 mythics, 5.2 thousand shinies, and 26,000 normals. I got myself 26,000 normals Crimson Eyes, which is just absolutely insane. And then why not, let's just take a look at a full team, or just, an overview of every single one. So let's equip the normal and the shiny one. Yeah, take a look at this. Here's the normal, here's the shiny. This one's a mythic, and this one is a shiny mythic. Does look pretty cool. Moving on to the tier number 2, because I'm pretty sure no one really cares about the Crimson Eye. Let's move on to the 1 in 400,000 Equinox, where I've got myself 444 normals. I also have myself like 80 something shinies and 9 mythics. I really wanted to craft myself a shiny mythic, but hey, it is what it is. We're going to be stuck with reviewing these same 3 pets, and here they are. Here's the normal one, here's the shiny, and here's the mythic. What I really want to look at is like a near full team of these mythics, because I mean the mythics do look amazing. It does look like black and white. Overhaul on the screen. So let's just finishing equip all of those mythics, and wow, there it is. Oh, and by the way, I'm also going to show you guys how much candy corn I get with my max team afterwards. If you do stay until the video, you're going to also see how you can improve your candy corn currency a lot. But let's move on to the tier number 3, which is the final pet other than the secrets from the Sinister egg. We have the 1 in 4 million witches pot, which is honestly kind of rare. But if we go right here, you can see I've got myself 26 normal witches pots. I have 7 shinies, and I hatched myself 1 mythic. First things first, I want to take a look at a full team of these normals witches pots. We can equip 13 pets, which is just kind of crazy. So we are going to see an absolute barrage of these witches pots right here. Take a look at all of these things. These are also probably pretty good for actually getting candy corn. Let's take a look at all the shinies though. We can also craft a few shinies with the normal ones. And the shinies are 1 in 160 million, which is honestly kind of crazy. So let's just craft our final shiny witches pot before we can take a look at all of these shinies. I'm pretty sure we have 8 shinies, so why not, let's just equip all of those, and let's equip the mythic. Let's just save some time, because I really want to get to the secrets, because I did hatch myself tons of secrets. But here's the shiny witches pots, and here is the mythic one, which looks really cool. I wish I had a full team of those. But now it is time to start with the secret pets. In the Sinister egg, we have a few secret pets, starting with the 1 in 500 million Allseeing shard. This pet is the most common pet in the Sinister egg, which I did hatch myself tons of, where you're going to see really soon. Then we have these skull variants, which are all 1 in 10 billion each. However, there are 5 versions of these, so it's technically like it's 1 in 2 billion. However, it's a 1 in 10 billion rarity for like anyone or a specific variant. And then finally, we have the Infinity Sinister Lord. I'm just gonna get this out of the way. If we go to titles and if we go to special titles, we do actually have a few new titles for the Halloween stuff. I have no idea where they are. I definitely passed them, but there is a title for the Sinister Lord alone. If we go right here, I'm pretty sure Nightmare King is hatching 3 secrets, Hollow is hatching a shiny secret, the spooky title is for hatching any secret, and the sinister is for hatching the Sinister Lord. Unfortunately, I did not hatch myself the Sinister Lord. However, you can see that I at least got 3 secrets with this Nightmare King, as well as a shiny secret, so you're just gonna have to stay tuned. But now, let's start with the most common secret pet in the Sinister Egg, called the Allseeing Shard. If we do go to my pets, and if we do type Allseeing Shard, you can see I also hatched myself one overnight, which is pretty cool. But now I have 4 normals and 1 shiny. This is indeed the shiny version that I hatched. But let's take a look at all of these normal ones real quick. Wow, take a look at these. A full team of this would definitely look insane. But wow, these pets do really look nice. As for the shiny version of this pet, the stats are obviously insane. 1.25 thousand candy corn with only 4 other ones. But here's the shiny. I'm pretty sure you guys can spot the difference quite easily. Instead of like a green ghost or green skull, it is like purple, which is obviously really cool. But let's move on to the skulls, because I also hatched one myself. I'm pretty sure you guys actually saw it within the first video, or the first few seconds of this video, because I am actually giving away this Sinister Skull to anyone who leaves a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and comments their username. This pet is crazy. It's a 1 in 10 billion, and it also is a really good source for currency. Unfortunately, I didn't hatch myself any other skulls to my knowledge. Yeah, no other skulls. On the Allseeing Shard, that's pretty much it. And unfortunately, also no Sinister Lord. But I got really lucky, I'd say, from 50 hours in the Halloween event. Hatched myself tons of secrets. Why not? Let's just equip every single one of our Halloween stuff. I'm pretty sure I also have a team. Yeah, here we go. You can see that this is all of our secrets. We can actually add a secret called the Voodoo Plushie right here. And I'm pretty sure I can actually buy another one if we just travel to our shop real quick before doing anything else. I'm pretty sure that there is another Voodoo Plushie. No, there's not. Okay, in 23 minutes, there's going to be another Voodoo Plushie for us to buy. But for now, this is the current team. We have the Voodoo Plushie, we have 2 of the Pumpkins, the Frankenbot, 4 of the Allseeing Shards, a shiny version of that, and the Sinister Skull. What I want to do before we can actually finally check our full team of currency, we need to go to the Void and finally max out our 4th and final Allseeing Shard on our team. You can see that this is the only one that's unmaxed out with Determination. There we go, and then let's just put a power orb on this thing to give it its full potential. Yeah, we just finally did that. Every single one of our secret pets are officially maxed out. But to actually end our team, you can see that we can go to the Witch's Pot right here, equip this one, and then we can also equip these shinies that we have, which are also not bad for currency. They also give 1 billion. Or sorry, they also give 1,000 of these, Halloween tokens. But since I do have a feeling, we're just gonna go trick-or-treating right now. Since I do have a feeling that 5 billion is gonna be really little, and there's kind of no way for me to end my stock, I literally would have to wait the 23 minutes until the shop refreshes. And by the way, I'm not doing that. So let's just go trick-or-treating. I know we're not gonna gain any currency from this, but it's still gonna display the amount of currency that we get. I'm pretty sure 1 billion. That literally says 1 billion. Yeah, 1.055 billion. That is literally gonna take me 5 doors to max out my currency, which is just crazy. I mean, obviously there is kind of lower, 964 million, 800 million, but you kind of get the point. This trick-or-treating stuff is absolutely insane. And it's also really good from the fact that you can get the brand new Halloween elixirs from them. I've got 35 Halloween elixir 4s, 32 Halloween elixir 3s. If you take a look at my Halloween elixir number 2, I've got 132 of them. Wow, we just gained 1.1 billion. That's crazy. But if we do actually get kind of lucky with the trick-or-treating bonuses, you can see on the bottom of the screen when we do actually get lucky, we'll be able to get ourselves a few Halloween elixirs. However, it is kind of rare. I'm pretty sure it's like a 1 in 10 drop. Like, for example, right there we got some spin tickets. Right there we got the Halloween elixir number 1. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to upgrade your Halloween buffs. These are really easy, especially if you have tons of secret pets on your team. You might not have a team like mine with 9 out of the 12 secret pets, or sorry, 10 out of the 13 secret pets that we can actually have on our team. But hey, even if you have like one or two, this is going to be really easy. The Halloween upgrades are going to be easy, and they do help. You can get yourself extra currency, Halloween luck, secret luck, and infinity luck. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be the end of the video. Let me know what you have hatched so far out of the first 50 or so hours that this Halloween update has been out. If we do actually go to index, I want to see how many of these new eggs we've hatched so far on this account. If we just go, I wonder where the Halloween is. Yeah, you can see Halloween 2025 on my main account. I've hatched already 1.7 million, of these eggs, which is crazy. But once again, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your username down below if you do want to enter the Sinister Skull giveaway. Peace.